What are my predictions for 2023 in the paid advertising world? Now, there's a lot of things that changed in 2022. I think some of those changes won't last until the end of this year. And I think some new stuff is about to really pop off this upcoming year. My name is Justin, and I'm the founder at Wizo Media, an e-commerce marketing agency specializing in elevating thriving brands by simplifying e-commerce growth. So the first prediction I have is that I think we'll see a shift back to security. So I'm gonna put up on screen right now a tweet from Northbeam that was showing the share and the difference in budgets that people moved during Q4 from one platform to another. Now, you can clearly see that the top two or top three, depending on how you want to see it, are Facebook, Google, and YouTube, right? Where most of the spend was put on these channels during Q4. A lot of the spend was moved away from TickTock, from Snapchat, and all of these other mediums. Now, why is that? And that'll lead to one of my next points down the line, but I think there's a couple reasons. First of all, a lot of people notice that TikTok is not as good as people want to portray it at, right? I've never been on the channel, and I've mentioned it so many times in my videos that I don't shit on Facebook at all, ever. We still primarily use Facebook at the agency for advertising. TikTok is a new channel that should be used combined with Facebook, but I don't think TikTok as a standalone stands a chance in this realm. Like if a brand wanted to start and do only TikTok ads, I don't think it would work. TikTok is very complicated, and I have a new video also coming up on the channel that is talking about what it takes to actually run TikTok ads, because a lot of brands come to us and they're like, look, we want to hire an agency just for TikTok. And I think they're setting themselves up for failure. So TikTok in itself introduced, in my opinion, a new trend of video format and content format, which again, I've mentioned many times last year. So I think this trend is again UGC. It's more personal content, and it's also the creator economy in itself. So using creators and actors in your videos, I think is this big new trend that we're seeing across every single ad platform, YouTube included. So with that being said, TikTok introduced a new style of content, but I do think that the advertising wise, it's everybody in 2022 shifted their marketing angle from we're a TikTok ads agency. Like that was a blip. It literally started from around April or May 2022 all the way to, I would say, October is where it worked. And that's what we've seen, because look, I'm not gonna lie, we capitalized on that trend also at the agency in terms of our outbound campaigns. We used the angle of getting on TikTok, getting started on TikTok. It did amazing. We got a lot of calls, a lot of clients, and some, most of the clients that we welcome are pretty happy. But the thing is, now it's like it's already overdone. Every single marketing guru out there switched their angles also to telling their agency owners to look, like you guys need to push TikTok, push TikTok, push TikTok. Now it's already overdone. Like we're already done past that. It's not a new angle. Most e-commerce brands at this point have tried TikTok. Now it's about like, who are the ones who are actually able to perform at TikTok? And the truth is, I don't think a lot of people are able to really perform at TikTok, which is why a lot of the spend was moved back to security. So to platforms that are veterans and that are vetted and that people have had proven results in the past, like Facebook and Google. So I do think we're gonna see a shift back in ad spend from everybody who's tried TikTok and did not really see success at it. I think we're gonna see a lot of that spend put back on Facebook and Google, which this leads me to my next point. We are going into what a lot of people call a recession. In my opinion, we're probably already in that recession right now. Usually it takes about 30 to 90 days for the stats to really update for us to know whether or not we're actually in a recession. But honestly, it's not looking good. And the thing is, a lot of people will want to switch their bucket. So recently I made a video talking about the two e-commerce buckets that you have, or why a lot of people are focusing on branding versus conversions. And I do think there's going to be a shift in that bucket. So a lot of the brands that are scale, new revenue, acquisition, getting new clients, will probably switch to a more conservative role where, look, we're going to maintain ad spend. We're going to try and optimize for better ROAS, optimize for profitability, optimize for short-term cash flow. I think this is my second prediction right here, that a lot of businesses will change how they optimize their ads. They won't push as hard for acquisition. They won't play the LTV long run of, look, we might acquire a customer today at a lower or at a higher cost, basically putting us in the whole short term, but we'll get them back in a year. I think we'll see a little bit less of that right now and have people go with more short-term plays to make sure they keep cash flows within their business. And with that said, that can also be attributed back to my first point, which was people are a little bit less risky right now. Like you see it with that. Why is the spend shifting away from TikTok from, and if per the screenshot I was earlier, maybe actually let's put it back on screen right now, but from podcasts, from all of that, because all of these other channels are good for long term. They're great for long term actually. They're usually top of funnel or awareness channels, but they're not immediate conversion channels. Like usually they're good to build that awareness. This is usually what you see with TikTok. TikTok is either good for top of funnel and awareness, or it's good for short or actually very low AOV products. That's what it's good for. So the spend is being put back again on Facebook and Google and YouTube because people need that short-term cash, which these platforms are probably the best ones to give them that. And my third prediction is that we're gonna see a bigger focus now on product building and development than branding. I had this very brief exchange on Twitter with Nick Shackelford. Actually, I just responded back to his tweet and then he responded back to me. Basically, Nick had that tweet where he said, branding for D2C brands is useless. I respect those who focus on it, but no one is buying because they are obsessed with the brand. Someone needed to hear this. Then I responded, I'm like, thank you, just made a video on this recently. I feel like many brand owners sacrifice scale by overcomplicating the ad creative process with a humongous list of brand and format restrictions. He responded, people need the rev, get over the romanticism and survive. I think this really is in the whole realm of short-term cash flow. Like people need rev now. Like literally a lot of people have invested, in my opinion, too much money, too much time into branding in the last couple of years. You see that a lot with brands trying to build this great brand image, this being congruent across all channels. People don't fucking care. Literally, they don't. Like if you do a post-purchase survey and then you ask people what made you buy, I guarantee you nobody's gonna tell you I bought because the brand looks nice. Like, no, people bought because the product was great. They bought because the marketing was nice. They bought because they, again, trusted the people that they saw in the ad. Like they bought for many reasons, but usually not because of the branding. Does branding help? Yeah, absolutely. Let's just get that out of the way before I see a comment below this video that's like, well, branding is very important. Like it also helps people trust you and make you seem, big. Of course, a very good brand is important. I just think people are overcomplicating it. Do your branding once, right? Get a good designer, get them to create you a good logo, some colors, some fonts. Use that for all of your creatives, assets, whatever. Be congruent, but don't overdo it. Like literally don't overdo it. The best brands are usually the one playing in the algorithm's favor. Like Facebook is an example. If you use Advantage Plus, your creatives are gonna get fucked anyways. They're gonna get basically they're gonna get cropped. They're gonna get, there might be a title added on top of it. So you might have spent all that time making the perfect asset, but it's actually not even gonna look the same way at the end of the day if you really wanna get good results. And that's what you need, I think, in 2023 is you need results on top of anything else. So with that said, this is my prediction. I think people are gonna focus more on the product, which just, again, creating a better product will lead you to having to spend less on marketing, and having to spend less on marketing will make you save money. But not only you spend less on marketing because you have a better product, you're gonna have so many less creative restrictions that you can output stuff faster, therefore get better results, which is probably gonna drive your costs down. You get the gist of it. Like you just save money at the end of the day and probably make even more money on top of that. So those are my main top 3 predictions for the overall e-com paid advertising world in 2023. Now, talking about results, look, there's 2 ways that you can go about this after watching this video. One is if you're making above $50,000 per month with your e-commerce brand, then check out the description down below, book in your free demo call with our team, fill out the pre-call questionnaire, watch the pre-call video, and we'll be more than happy to show you exactly how we help our clients scale through paid advertising and performance creative and talk to you through our guarantee, etc. But if you're below $50,000 per month, no worries. We also have a free Facebook group where you are one of the first to know about these upcoming videos. Any questions you have marketing wise, you can ask in there. I'll be personally responding back to every single one of you. And last but not least, you get access to exclusive free content to that Facebook group. So on that note, make sure you check out other videos on the channel for some more useful e-commerce marketing tips, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.